1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister underway in Islamabad is discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. The President says it is the responsibility of the society to provide equal opportunities to women for development and progress. The Foreign Minister has warned that a dire humanitarian crisis looming in Afghanistan will have effects for the region and beyond. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian troops, in their fresh act of state terrorism, have martyred another Kashmiri youth in Poonch district. And now the news in detail. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister Imran Khan is in progress in Islamabad. The meeting is discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, says it is the responsibility of the society to provide equal opportunities to women to make progress in their lives. Addressing the 16th convocation of the Lahore College for Women University in Lahore today, he said education plays a pivotal role in the development of nations. The President said students should utilize modern technology to get professional education and training. The Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has warned that a dire humanitarian crisis looming in Afghanistan has consequences for the region and beyond. Speaking at the Margala Dialogue in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan is hosting an extraordinary session of the OIC on Sunday to mobilize support for providing adequate food, medicine, and housing to the millions of Afghans in dire need and distress. He said Pakistan continues to work at every level for a stable, peaceful, and prosperous regional future. Referring to the Indian atrocities in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Foreign Minister said it is the responsibility of the United Nations and the international community to hold India accountable for this unconscionable state of affairs. He said India must realize that without resolving the Kashmir dispute, we cannot free the peoples of South Asia from perennial instability. He said, in line with the Prime Minister Imran Khan's vision for a shift from geopolitics to geoeconomics, we want a relationship with the United States that is in sync with our changed priority. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan-Russia relations are contributing to the stability in the region and we will continue to strengthen these ties. The Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Chaudhry Fawad Hussain, has said elections for fully empowered local bodies in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa this month and in the Punjab over the next few months indicate the confidence of the government. In a tweet today, he said the Pakistan People's Party and Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz could not even field candidates in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and the same will happen in the Punjab. Pakistan Air Force has released a short documentary film to pay tributes to the Ghazis and martyrs of the 1971 war. The documentary film highlights the unforgettable role of pilots and soldiers of the Pakistan Air Force in the war. In this war, pilots and soldiers of the Pakistan Air Force wrote history of courage and bravery against the enemy. In a statement, the spokesperson of the Pakistan Air Force said the documentary is a renewal of the pledge that Pakistan armed forces are always ready to defend the homeland. He said sacrifices of our martyrs will always be remembered. A group of terrorists targeted a post of security forces along the Pakistan-Iran border in Abdoi sector. According to ISPR, Lance Naik Zahir Ahmed embraced martyrdom during heavy exchange of fire. The security forces also inflicted heavy losses onto the fleeing terrorists. The ISPR, in a statement, said the country's security forces remain determined to defeat such acts of inimical elements aimed at disrupting peace, stability, and progress of Balochistan. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred one more Kashmiri youth in Poonch district. The youth was martyred by the Indian Army troops in a joint operation with paramilitary Central Reserve Police Force and Special Operations Group in Surankot area of the district. Meanwhile, the APHC spokesman, in a statement issued in Srinagar, has said unabated killing spree carried out by the Indian occupation forces has brought the entire South Asia to the brink of a nuclear collision. He expressed grave concern over the brazen military operations by the Indian brutal forces against the freedom-loving people for demanding their inalienable right to self-determination guaranteed by the United Nations. He strongly condemned India's systematic state terrorism in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.